Raven had a really nice bump today in the market. And if you've been following this channel, you know this is not a surprise to you. I've done 2 videos on Raven already in the last 2 months. Talked about my most recent one was the top 6 reasons why Ravencoin is ready to explode. And just 1 month prior, I talked about how it was going to be the next Dogecoin. Guys, I'm super bullish on this coin, and you should be too. Go ahead and like and subscribe to this video, and I'm going to dive in the charts and show you exactly why. Now, on Raven, like I've said, I've already talked about my top 6 reasons. So if you've not watched that video, you really do, okay? And the one prior to that was a top-down analysis breaking down exactly why I am so bullish on it, okay? So this is more of an update to those videos. Now, this is the price action we've had most recently, and what I want to really pay attention to is this candle right here. This is on the weekly time frame, and this is called a weekly breaker candle. You have a downtrend, a reversal, and a continuation of the downtrend. This reversal is where the bulls fought back, okay? It was heavily going down. This is the area where the bulls fought back. So as you can imagine, it would act as a major resistance and support the next time it comes into it. And sure enough, if you go to the low time frame, you can see our level was very heavily contested. It got above it, back below it, a lot of interaction with this level. But the one thing I'm really curious about, and the one thing that really got me excited, was that you were able to reclaim it 2 weeks ago, and last week's candle is what's called a bullish hammer candle. Bullish hammer candle. And as the name implies, it is a very bullish candle. Okay, that is a green one, that's a red one. You can see we had a green candle, and the cool part about this is it went all the way below and then it shot back up. This was a massive show of strength, and I've been talking for the last week or so that I expect Raven to do some really cool things just because of this one candle. I think it absolutely is that important. So if you go to the 4-hour, you can see the trend line that we've been watching for a very long time. Okay, 1, 2, show across. We have a retest right here, a bearish retest, got above. Now we have a bullish retest on this same trend line. Super good, guys. And if you go to the really high time frame, you can see something else really important. This level acted as a strong resistance. So did this level, right? So if you draw a horizontal line, you can see how it came in and retested it. So you had a test, broke above, come back down, retest. It confirmed it as a major support level. I'm really happy to see this. So between this very positive retest and from having this bullish hammer candle that went, the bullish hammer that came down here and retested this support, or retested this breaker and then confirmed it as support, got me really excited. And just today, we've actually had a really nice increase on Raven. You guys can see that, right? So we had about let me pull it up real quick, price from the bottom to the top, about a 13% increase on this coin. Do I think it's over? No, I don't. The main reason why, look at this volume, guys. Volume is something I'm always looking at to confirm that whatever price action is going on is legitimate. And this is a ton of volume on a very low time frame, but that helps signify that we're going to continue going up. All right, now let's go to the other US dollar, the US tether chart, and I want to show you something else. If you go to the 8-hour chart, you have this solid breaker. Just like before, you have a downtrend, a reversal, continuation down, okay? So this 8-hour breaker is also significantly important, and it's especially important because you can also consider it a point of breakdown. You can have this massive drop to the downside right here, and this is the last up candle before the massive drop. So this level is extremely significant, and we've tested it once, twice, 3 times, guys. We've tested it 3 times. Every time that we test this level, it becomes weaker as a resistance, okay? But the other cool part about this is, since it is acting as such a strong resistance level, if and when we do finally break above it, it's going to also act as a very significant support level. So you can also assume that this is going to hold the price up once we do get above here. This is very healthy, and I love what we're seeing here. Further, as you can see, although we keep having equal highs, Each one of the lows is increasing. That means that we're not able to bounce nearly as far down. I love it, guys. This is really, really good. I'm really liking what I'm seeing on the low time frame for Raven. Now, another thing I want to show you guys is you have these two parallel lines. Okay, these two parallel lines. I know I already showed you the other chart. However, on this one, it also is significant. You have these two lines, which, as you can see, came up here, did the retest like we were showing before, and over here, this is the last trend line that you can establish with the long-term price history. You take those two lines together, and what do you see? A bearish retest, bullish retest. Right in here, guys. This looks really, really, really good. Okay, so I think it's safe to say on the US dollar pairing, this looks awesome. Oh, and then one more thing I completely forgot to mention on here. This weekly level, okay, this weekly breaker is pretty obvious. It's a weekly breaker. If you extend it across, it also held as support, okay? These are all really, really good signs on the US dollar pairings. Let's go ahead and dive into the BTC pairing and see how we're doing over there. And if you have not liked and subscribed yet, you're really, really going to miss out. I talk about a ton of coins on this channel, and you really don't want to miss out on the opportunities, guys. All right, so on this chart, this is the BTC pairing. We're going to go to the daily. What's the daily? 3-day maybe? What was it at? 4 hour? What level was this? Monthly, weekly? I know I had it. I can't remember which one it was, though. 4 hour, 12 hour? I know I'm going crazy right now. I know I had a really good level right here. I wouldn't have annotated it. 8 hour. Not sure what this is. I'm not going to lie, guys. Well, either way, we have this level here. It's definitely some sort of a consolidation structure. I think it actually was a daily chart. And I think this was just put up there incorrectly. Yeah, there we go. My bad on that. We have this daily breaker right here that's acting as a very good support resistance flop, and we have now reclaimed it after a retest on the downside. That looks really, really good. And on the 3-day level, we have this massive 3-day level that if you spin it across, you can see how well we've interacted with this level. So as long as this holds up, this looks really, really good. Now, another thing I'm looking at on here is that you have on the daily chart, you have a very clear descending falling wedge. Okay, falling wedge on this time frame. Very clear, guys. Okay, well, we've broken out from it, and now we're going in. We broke out from it, came back into some sort of a retest, and now continuing up. This looks really, really good, guys. Everything about this chart looks great. I'd like to see some more volume on this chart. However, it's still really early. Then furthermore, if you go over here, you have the 200 moving average on the 4-hour 200 moving average. We have now broken above the 200 moving average, and it closes in 32 minutes. If we get a close above this level, that would be extra confirmation that the bottom is in. I like the increase in volume. Everything looks really, really good here, guys. So Raven is on track. Okay, don't stress about it. This is one of those coins you need to sit back and relax and enjoy the ride, because as you can see, this coin made an incredible jump back in January and February of this year. We had a, what was it? Yeah, we had a 1,200% increase on the BTC pairing on Raven, guys. A 1,200% increase, and this happened in the last 6 months. Okay, be patient. This structure looks healthy. Everything looks good about this chart. Don't get impatient. This is going to take a while to play out, but as it starts rolling, it's going to go parabolic and it's going to melt your face. Just stand by, be patient. It will all be okay. All right, so this chart looks great. Don't stress. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Let me know what other charts I should be looking at. And if you're not checking out my other videos, you're really, really messing out. I had a really, really great call on Loom 3 days ago, and it had a 70% increase in the span of 30 minutes. So I have a lot of good opportunities on this channel. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. So deuces, boys.